Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Battle Spot Global Link Battle Spot ladder. Mixing up all the words there, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2018 season. We kicked off the week with this Charizard Y team. It's been a lot of fun, so we're going to end it up today. It is Friday. With this team, we are going to have a break next week. We'll be back in the first week of January with videos, competitive guides, and all sorts of that. So we had the stream last night, presuming I'm pre-recording this, that we created a kick-ass team that we're going to get, I'm going to breed up, level up, EV up, and get ready for when we come back with the School of Hard Knocks, and we will play that on the channel for a week or so and see how it goes. As soon as that is done, I will release a QR code, so keep an eye on my Twitter account. If you don't follow me in there, make sure you do so you don't miss that out, because I'd love to test the team together with you. So you go away, test it, we'll test it on the channel. And we'll try and build something like really solid and good, and look at the changes that we have to make throughout. If something's not quite working off, we're coming up against awkward matchups or anything. But on to today, we are going to finish up with this team. It's been a lot of fun. We've maybe not got to feature as much different aspects as we'd like to, but overall the team's performed really well, and I've really enjoyed it. Like, Charizard Y is, I think, one of the better megas in this format, and we're running just it's like a really standard Charizard Y set. It's 252, 252. Speed and special attack. I just want it to be as fast as possible. I wanted to hit as hard as possible. We've got a very standard Thundurus-T, and if you want the pace spin of this team, just let me know and I can pass you it over. We've got the Aegislash, which is the standard Ghostium set from my competitive guide. If you haven't seen that, do check that out on the channel. Tyranitar is a bit of the odd one out, because Tyranitar and Landorus form are the ones that I've actually spent a lot of time EVing for. So we've got a Chopper Berry Trick Room variant Tyranitar on here, so we can take things like superpowers from Landorus forms. You can take low kicks from Kangaskhan's. We can take what other fighting moves are there, whatever there are, like Terrakia and close combats and things like that. We can take those sort of things and then return most of the time with a KO with our own low kick, especially if it's into a Kangaskhan or a Terrakion, because we've got Helping Hand on Cresselia, so we can guarantee that KO in that situation. Landorus form is Assault Vest on this team, something I wanted to try out because it seems the more popular choice at the moment, especially on the Global Link rankings. Like, a lot of people are like swaying more towards the Assault Vest variant, and for good reason as well. You know, you can use it as a pivot when you're not running the Scarf, and then you're not locked into like Earthquakes and Rock Slides, especially if there's a wide guard user in front of you. It makes it very awkward. We can't find an opponent, so let's hunt again, see if we can find someone ASAP. But yeah, like Landorus form, we can take a Charizard Y Modest Overheat, which is pretty nice. We can take a Alolan Ninetales Blizzard, which is again quite nice. So there's a flurry of attacks that Landorus can take, and it just allows it to perform its job a little bit better, and maybe get that one extra Intimidate off when you possibly wouldn't have without the item and things like that. So let me select some music. Let's go Kanto Pokemon, I guess. Let's go old school for Friday, for Christmas. And the other thing is, guys, I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. I really do. I'd love to know what you're getting up to over Christmas, what your plans are, and what you'll be doing over the Christmas week and into New Year. Let me know, because I hope you all have an absolutely amazing time. If you celebrate Christmas, of course. If not, then I hope you have a great week when we're not doing anything and you're doing lots of fun things anyway. So we have our first opponent of the day. So they're running a team of, very cool looking team actually, of Tapu Bulu, Salamence, Milotic, Entei, Tapu Koko, and Aegislash. So lots of problem Pokemon on here for us, including that Milotic. Makes it awkward to bring the Landorus form. Okay, so Cresselia is going to be very good here. Cresselia and like Charizard's not bad as a lead, to be honest, because we've got the Icy Wind, we've got the Trick Room with the Cresselia, we've got the Charizard kind of protecting the Cresselia from the Aegislash, which is the biggest threat there. We've got to be a bit careful with the Entei. I do want to bring Thundurus here, and maybe Tyranitar as well in our last slot. so we can take advantage of that Trick Room as well. It seems a bit weird that we're leaving the Landorus out, but it's just the threat of that Melodic. Like, my opponent might not even bring it, but the fact is, if we do bring Landorus, it makes it very difficult to bring it in, switch our board position around, and we get pinned in easily by bringing it, because we don't want to activate freely that Melodic competitive ability that it's got. So, let's see. My opponent coolly leading off with Entei and Salamence. Very nice lead into what we're going into. So we probably don't want to Mega Evolve here, because we don't want to boost this Entei's fire type attacks. I want to Icy Wind, but it's so easy for me to Icy Wind and then my opponent just bring in the Melodic. But if that happens, then we've got Charizard, we can Mega Evolve, we can Helping Hand Solar Beam into it if that happens. Salamence just protects here though. Not Mega Evolving. I love this music. So we see Stone Edge come out from that Entei, which is quite interesting. We do get the Icy Wind off into it though. But we don't want Charizard sticking around to take a Stone Edge, do we? At all. You've got to imagine the Salamence switches out here. I'm just going to Psychic into the Entei, and I'm going to bring in Tyranitar to take that potential Stone Edge coming out from the Entei. We'll see how my opponent reacts, because I would expect the Melodic to come in now if it comes in at all. So we'll bring in Tito. Let's see what we see. This Salamence Mega Evolve. It is. It's not switching out, weirdly. I wonder if the Melodic's not even been brought. Okay, so there's a Draco Meteor coming into Tito. We should take this though. Well, we'll definitely take it. It does a chunk to us though, which isn't ideal, especially a critical hit. Huh. Psychic into the Entei. What are we going to see Entei go for here? Stone Edge again. Okay. So much damage. What's my opponent got? Let's have a quick look. Aegislash. Tapu Bulu could come in. Let's go Trick Room. And let's go Protect with Tito. So Entei protecting here. Because Tito will be slower than the Entei. And this next turn we can go for a Helping Hand Rock Slide, which should do really good damage to everything. We're going to see that Salamence go for an Earthquake. Trying to pick up the KO on that Tyranitar. And we do get the Trick Room off. Okay, so let's go Helping Hand. Oh, I wonder if just a... No, let's go Helping Hand. Rock Slide. We might see the Aegislash come in here. Yeah, so Entei withdrawing. See Tapu Bulu come in. It's not going to appreciate taking a Helping Hand Rock Slide, but it will be able to take it. But the grassy terrain kind of helps us out. Gets a little bit of health back on our Tyranitar. Salamence switching out as well. And Aegislash coming in. Okay. So there's the Rock Slide. Aegislash avoiding. Not ideal. Huh. But Tito will enjoy this recovery. Okay. Let's go for a Psychic into the Tapu Bulu and just protect T-Tar this turn. Because I imagine the Aegislash might go for King's Shield here. If it doesn't, it probably goes for a Ghostium into the Cress, which would be bad for us. Like, that would be really bad, but I've got to try and get some damage. Here it is. Ghostium into Cress. Yeah, Cresselia is going to go down here, 100%. You can probably see a Woodhammer, Hornleech to T-Tar, okay. Yeah, how many turns of Trick Room have we got left? 2. Could just, well, we could Mega Evolve. Do we go Overheat into the Bulu? And switch out T-Tar into Thundurus? Yeah, I think that would be the best play. Because the Aegislash is gonna change its stance. It has to. The only problem here is if that Tapu Bulu has Stone Edge. Okay, no it doesn't. So we're probably gonna see Entei. Entei's not gonna really, you know, it's gonna be able to take the Overheat. It's still gonna take a ton of damage from it though. So you do Mega Evolve, you got to think this Aegislash goes into its shield form. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay, critical hit. We get very lucky there. I was gonna say, Charizard's just ridiculous. Okay, we get very lucky taking that Entei down. So Tapu Bulu gonna come back in. Now there is one turn of Trick Room left. And we can just double protect here. And we can scout out to see if this Aegislash has got Wide Guard or not. No Wide Guard. Just a Shadow Ball into Thundurus and Hornleech. Doubling into that slot. Okay, so the Trick Room ends now. I think we just go Heat Wave. Then we go Overheat again into the Bulu. I think we go Overheat into the Bulu and go for just a Thunderbolt into the Aegislash. Just in case like Wide Guard comes out now, because that would really scupper our plans. We need to just play a little bit safe because we can't really afford to like drop something right now. So Bulu protecting. Aegislash gonna, yeah. So my opponent just scouting out what we're gonna go for here. I wonder what their fourth move is though. It's not Wide Guard. Because I want to just I want a Heat Wave, to be honest. That's what I want to do. So you've got to imagine that the Salamence comes in now for the Tapu Bulu. So I'm gonna Heat Wave and I'm gonna Hidden Power Ice that slot as well. because the grassy terrain's left. So it kind of makes sense to try and get your Bulu out to bring it back in to get the grassy terrain up. So you've got the more powerful grass type moves. If there's ever a time. Yeah, so there we go. We're going to catch the Salamence. And we know that Aegislash is in weakness policy, so catching it with a -2 Heat Wave, still good. I'm still going to chunk it. Hidden Part Ice picks up the kill onto the Salamence, which is very good. Heat Wave single target. Let's see. -2. I don't think it's going to be enough. Nah, no way. But we do good damage onto the Aegislash, so that's the main thing. Shadow Ball into Thundurus. Alright. I think we just overheat into the Bulu. Oh, does our sun end this next turn? It does. Yeah. We might be better off switching in Tito so we can get Charizard back in full health, and just go for a Thunderbolt into the Aegislash. So Aegislash is gonna go into shield form. Tapu Bulu is not protecting now, so we're probably going to see a Horn Leech come out. It's going to be into Thundurus. Yeah, this will take us down. Okay. But like, I don't mind that too much at all, really, because then we just get Charizard back in with the sun up, and that's the main thing. That's all we need to really worry about at this point in time. Heat Wave now will take that Aegislash down, I would imagine, and yeah. And what we could do is just overheat the Bulu and crunch into the Aegislash to cover a Wide Guard, because I'm still think Wide Guard's like a thing. Like, I still think it's there. So I'm just going to crunch the Aegislash. I'm going to go for that. There it is. See? My opponent like baiting us in the whole time, just trying to get us into a position where we kind of overextend ourselves and maybe can take advantage from it, and we just don't want to do that. And that's like, it's key, like when you're playing this format, like not to get lulled into that sense of insecurity, you know, where you feel like, okay, we haven't seen it this far round, and my opponent hasn't needed to use it up to now. But this is the turn where they could have really like clinched the game, because if we went for the Heat Wave, blocks it, they take down the Tyranitar, and things get a bit dicey then, because if the Wide Guard is an option, it makes us not want to go for that Heat Wave. It makes us want to go for the overheat, and it can miss. And so, but very good game to my opponent, and I think just like it's a good example of just really not like kind of like really getting duped in too much, or getting tricked almost into thinking it's not there when it is. I think you can rest at ease when you've seen like at least 3 of the moves, or well, definitely 4 of the moves, you know, but before that it makes it a bit difficult. So, very good game. We'll go on to our next one. Let's finish it off with Maxie and Archie's music. This will be the last game for a week, but do let me know your thoughts, guys, on the team that we've played this week. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's performed really well. And it's interesting that we haven't got a Tapu in the team as well, but if there's things you think you would change on the team, then do let me know. Like, one thing I think I might change, if I was to change anything, would be probably get rid of the all-out pummeling on the Thundurus, because we haven't really used it at all, and I think I'd probably go with the Electrium. I think it would suit the team a lot better, especially against stuff like Melodic that's popping up all over the place, Suicune, Tapu Fini, just to guarantee that we can pick up KOs on those sort of Pokemon. I think it would be a lot more beneficial. And also, you know, you're still going to be getting the KO on stuff like Kangaskhan with that Gigavolt Havoc, probably. I'd have to do the calc, but I'd imagine you probably would. So you can kind of get around it, and we've got enough fighting type coverage elsewhere in the team, so it doesn't really, we don't rely on it so much, and it's more surprise factor anywhere, whereas the Electrium I think is a bit more consistent. So that's just my take on it. But we have our second and final opponent of the episode. They're running a very cool looking team of Landorus Therian form, Venusaur, Thundurus Therian form, Heatran, Suicune and Tapu Lele. Very solid, bulky looking team. Probably going to be Mega Venusaur. It's definitely going to be Mega Venusaur. We've got the Suicune, the supporting cast of this team. Access to things like Tailwind, Icy Wind, Snarl. All stuff you need to watch out for. You've got the Heatran that's not going to be our Charizard Y's best friend here. Tapu Lele, again, going to be threatening things like most of the stuff on our team apart from Cresselia. Aegislash is very good here. I feel like we got a Trick Room mod here more than anything. Especially with Aegislash and Tyranitar, we're going to be very good against this team. Maybe do we go Charizard Y just to clean things up or not? Maybe Landorus, Thundurus. Like Thundurus is quite good here because Thundurus deals with the Suicune and the Venusaur. Let's go Thundurus. Aegislash and Tito. Strange combination. We're not bringing a Mega. Let's see how we get on. So good luck to my opponent Blues, and let's hope this next one's a good one. I'm expecting the Suicune to come out from my opponent. Got to be careful with our Thundurus as well, because if the Suicune comes out, there's always the bait in for the Thundurus to come in for my opponent as well. You've got to remember that. Landorus getting its Intimidate off. I wonder if the Landorus is Scarfed. I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to Trick Room. And I'm going to go for a Hidden Power Ice into the Landorus. Landorus, U-turning. Okay. Probably going to see a Tailwind from this Suicune. You've got to imagine that's probably what we see. I don't know. We might not though. Let's see what comes in. Heatran. So that's a nice switch for my opponent. I'm going to be able to easily take that Hidden Power Ice. But the nice thing there is we pop the balloon there and an Icy Wind coming out, which is going to help us massively against both of these Pokemon, because we don't mind the drop, especially when we're setting up a Trick Room, do we? I'm going to Psychic into the Suicune and do a T-Ball into the Suicune. I feel like I'm wasting turns going for it, but I need to start attacking into it. But it's so easy for my opponent just to bring in the Landorus here. I'm going to go for it. Heatran protects. That's good. So there's the Psychic. See if we get this Thunderbolt off into the Suicune. We do. So Poké Berry. Yep. And what are we going to see? Icy Wind. Snarl. Okay. So I don't think this Suicune's got Protect. But could go for the same again. That will pick up the kill. Or we could switch out and just go for a Psychic and bring in our Tyranitar. I think that's not a bad idea, to be honest. And we can Helping Hand shenanigans after that. And we start taking advantage of this Trick Room that we've got set up as well. So Suicune protecting this turn. I'm going to see a Heat Wave come out from the Heatran. Hidden Power. Hidden Power Ice. Yep. How many turns has Trick Room we got? 2. Okay. I think I'm going to go Helping Hand, Rock Slide. Well, Helping Hand Crunch would probably get rid of the Suicune. It's just in case the Landorus comes back in now, that's the only thing. Like, I don't want to just overcommit, and the Helping Hand -1 Crunch won't pick up the KO on the Suicune, but like with the Rock Slide, we've got every chance to flinch, and should still be doing a good chunk to both these Pokemon if the Landorus doesn't make an appearance. If it does, it's still going to take good damage. So, no switches. No protects. We do land our Rock Slide. Do really decent damage to both. Heatran flinches, Suicune goes for a Snarl again. So, that's fine. And we can do that nice little trick now where we go for Rock Slide and we go for an Icy Wind, because we'll get the KO onto the Suicune and we'll slow anything down coming in. Like the Landorus now. You've got to imagine the Landorus comes in. Yeah. So Heatran going out, Landorus coming in. We'll catch it with an Icy Wind and a Rock Slide. Hopefully we pick up the KO onto the Suicune. The Suicune might just protect here though, that's the thing. So there's the Rock Slide. Just missed the Suicune, which is a little bit unfortunate. We do get the Icy Wind off though. See what the Suicune goes for. Flinches, which is a bit unfortunate. I think it will go down to the yeah. Oh no, just survives. So I think we go for another Icy Wind, and I'm gonna bring it in. You know what? I don't think. Oh no, it's just a problem if. No. Like, initially I was thinking that my opponent just attacks into the Cresselia, but there's every chance that the Landorus could superpower into the Tyranitar, which wouldn't be ideal. No, it's just going for the U-turn. Could have got an attack off with. With Tyranitar, but that's fine. What's this Suicune gonna do? Goes for a Scald, I'd imagine. Yeah. As long as we don't get burnt here, that's fine. Nope, the Suicune goes down. Okay. Okay. Let's bring in Thundurus. So I think the Heatran's probably in range for a T-Bolt to take it down. Landorus coming in. We've got Wide Guard as well. But to be fair, we've got the all-out Pummelling, which we can just launch into the Heatran and Wide Guard, which should be enough to take it down. Whoosh. All-out Pummelling. So it'd be good if we can make use of this in our last episode on the series. Well, until the Christmas break. So there's the Wide Guard. Let's hope we see a Rock Slide. There's the Rock Slide. And here comes the all-out Pummelling, which will guarantee the one-hit KO on this Heatran. This is going to be the thumbnail for this episode, right? There it is. We do take the Heatran down, which is great. Get rid of that threat. We know with the Landorus being probably scoffed as well, we can just carry on Wide Guard and we can get rid of it next turn. As long as the Lele isn't scarfed, we're alright. Well, yeah, the Lele is definitely not scarfed, so we're fine. We just Wide Guard here. Get the Hidden Part Ice onto the Landorus, pick up the KO there. As long as our presumptions are right, and then we can deal with the Lele with that Aegis Slash really easily. Rock Slide is definitely scarfed. We'll outspeed the Lele here with our Thundurus. Pick up the KO. Probably lose our Thundurus in the process, but like I say, we've got Aegis Slash against Tapu Lele. It's going to be an easy cleanup. Ooh, Taunt. Nice. I like that. I do like that a lot, actually. But it's a bit too late in the game, I think, for my opponent to kind of come back from this position, which is a little unfortunate, but I do like that play on the Lele, because you protect now. Well, I think in another situation, if you had a few more pieces on the board, you protect, get the Aegis Slash into its stance mode, and then you can kind of take it down the following turn, potentially with a Psychic or a Shadow Ball or something like that, so it does work in the one-on-one. It's just a little bit unfortunate. We've got stuff next to it for my opponent on this occasion. But we do take down the Lele with a Shadow Ball, Aegis Slash coming in, cleaning up, and really good game to my opponent, so thank you very much. And that is it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. I really do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It's been, I think the last 2 days have been like the standard what I want to be doing on this channel. I want to be delivering this sort of standard of game all the time, so I'm happy with it, and when I feel happy with the battles that we've done, I think it'll always come across good. So do let me know your opinions, your thoughts, and get your ideas in for teams, because we're going to play the team that we built on the stream last night when we come back in the first week of January, and then after that it's going to be up in the air. What do you guys want to see? So let me know, because we'll start building around those things now. We might even do another stream building team in the future sometime, but I do have an inkling that we want to do some viewer battles at some point, because you guys should have teams ready now, so that'll be a lot of fun when we do start doing that on the stream next. Lots of stuff planned for the new year. So we'll leave it at the minute, but I have a lot of plans for the forthcoming year for the channel, and I just need to give you guys a massive big shout out, because it literally wouldn't be anything without you guys. I know I do the content and stuff like that, but the support you provide for the channel makes it really what it is. So it's, every time I think about it, it's really overwhelming. Like, honestly, you guys like mean the world to me, and it's been really great doing the channel this last year, and it's I hope it continues to be something you guys come and enjoy and get something from, because I get a lot from it. So just need to say a massive thank you to you all. Have an amazing Christmas. Let me know what you're up to as well. I'd love to hear what you guys are up to. Have a great New Year, Happy New Year. Make all those good New Year's resolutions, make them count, and we'll see you all very soon. And yeah, that's it, guys. So have a nice Christmas. Hope Santa's all good to you all, and we'll see you in the new year. Have an amazing time, whatever you're up to. Again, let me know what you're doing. Leave a like on the video as always. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you all in the new year. So until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.